This is a video that's going to show you how to use the Statcrunch to to perform a linear regression. This is the screen that you should be familiar with. I just click on Statcrunch and then I click on go to the Statcrunch website. And what I want to do is I want to type or paste data into a blank table. So I am now going to put in, first I'm going to backspace this, and we're going to call that the sales, and let's make the sales in thousands, and this variable, get rid of the AR2, and this is going to be advertising, and that's going to be in hundreds. Okay, so 1 year we advertised $500 and we sold $90,000 worth of merchandise. Then the next year we invested $300 in advertising, and this time we got 60. The next year we also invested $300, and this year we got 80. The next year we got $50,000 because we only invested $100. And finally, the other year we got another 80, and this time we invested $400. So this is our data. You're going to need 20 items for your project. And now what I would like to do is I would like to compute this to get all of the information. So I go to Stat, and I go to Regression, and I go to Simple Linear Regression. My X variable, that is my independent variable, is the advertising. And what I would like to predict is the sales based on the advertising. You could put the Y or the X in either one of these columns as long as you identify which is the variables. Here, I'm going to be testing, is my coefficient, my beta coefficient, is it 0 or is it not 0? Does advertising have an effect on the sales or does it not have an effect on the sales? And let's pull this down a little bit more. And I would like to just get the fitted line with the plot. Okay, that's all I need, and that's all that's required. And now I compute. And here we have our results. Here we have the equation is sales in thousands is equal to 40 plus 10 times the advertising. In hundreds. Sample size is 5. The correlation coefficient is 0.9026. R squared, which is the percent of the variation in Y that's explained by X. That's 81%. This number here is my B0, the Y-intercept. This number here is the B1, which is 10. This means that for each additional $100 in advertising, your sales will go up by 10,000. This number here is also important. That's the p-value. That tells you how significant this is. And if alpha is equal to 0.05, you would reject the null hypothesis and you would conclude that advertising has an effect, a significant linear effect on sales. This is the analysis of variance table, and this is the items that you should print up. The graph is on the next page. And here we have the graph. We have our first point is we invested $100 and we got only $50,000. The next time we invested $300, and one time we got $60,000. The other time we got $80,000. When we invested $400, we got $80,000. And when we invested $500, we got $90,000. This is the graph of our regression and all that you're going to be including. Okay, I hope this is helpful for you in preparing your project. If you still have any other questions, please feel free to email me. Bye.